Hey there, I'm Dan Wolfe. We're here at round 6 of the DH World Cup in Andorra. We are about to head to the pits to find out riders' pet peeves, what they can't ride without. What is that setup thing that just must be right? Let's get into it. What grips are these?
Protos. Nothing to see there.
Okay, we're here with Charlie Hatton. We're at the Afton's tent and we are going to be talking about the one setup that Charlie cannot hack if it isn't perfect. Charlie?
I think tyre pressure.
Okay.
It's so easy, like if you have a soft rear tyre, it feels horrendous. So yeah, for me, it's tyre pressure. If it's too firm, then you have no traction. And if it's too soft, you just feel the bike squirming underneath you. So tyre pressure, probably ranging from 21 to 24 in the front, depending on the weather, and then probably 26 to 30 in the rear.
Head angle, like a slack head angle.
Okay.
I can't ride it.
Oh.
It's a big no-go for me. Or the bar roll. Bar roll needs to be quite far back.
So do
Those
you
two things on the front.
Right, so would you run like, you would say, a slightly steeper head angle than most?
Yeah, like the YT one is 63 to 65, depends what setting you ride.
And what are you in?
63.5. I think I'm on 63.2 or something.
Okay,
Somewhere
okay.
there.
And then
Some people prefer like slacker ones. I tried it in the past so many times, it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
No chance.
And then bar roll, are you like a forward roll?
Nah,
Okay.
backward.
Oh,
It's the
sweet.
opposite what Jackson does.
I'm actually back, but I get slagged a lot for that.
Yeah.
For like big back roll
Yeah.
all the time.
I can't ride it, but like sometimes I try it again, but it feels so, disconnected.
I knew you were a good guy. Okay, sweet.
I would say bar width and kind of where my brakes are in relation to my grips. When that's all off and your hand position's off, it just feels super weird.
Yeah.
Not like my bike.
And then you don't feel connected to it.
Yeah, if one day your bars feel super narrow, it's like you feel like you're riding a kid's bike. So
Shoulders
that's always
come in.
hard to live without for sure.
Mine is pretty easy, but it's like the shifter. If it's too like out to the grip
Hits your thumb.
and it's in the way of my thumb, cannot ride. So the shifter
Happens-
needs to be like out the way. I'd rather like reach for it
Yeah.
than have it kind of in my
Yeah,
in my
because sometimes
area.
if you like hit it bottom out and then you cut inside your knuckle.
Or I don't
Okay.
know, I feel like I need room for my thumb. So the shifter needs to be like out the way. Like when I ride other people's bikes who have maybe like smaller hands and the
Yeah.
shifter is like too close to the grip, I cannot ride. I can't ride.
That's all you'll think about.
It just doesn't work.
Okay, there you go.
I think the most annoying for me is if my bike is like noisy and make like or slam. So that's
You'll just
something
Start to think
I don't
of
know,
that.
and I will think like I'm already going too fast because I feel like the bike is like going all over the place because I can hear something.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it's super quiet, I can go faster because I'm like, oh, nothing move, and
Yeah.
so that's something I really like my bike to be
So
super quiet.
For me, I'm really picky about my brakes.
Okay.
Like I have to have the right angle, the right width, like everything has to be perfect.
Bike point.
Yeah, bike point, how far out it is. I play around with it a lot to get the right feeling, but if I'm not happy,
You don't feel connected. to the
yeah,
bike.
no, it really sort of affects me. So
Okay.
yeah, luckily we have the guys from Brembo to help out.
I should have given them a bit of time.
The bar, if it's not rolled nicely,
bar roll.
I feel like I would say more back last year,
Yeah.
but then over the off season I got more to the front. Last year I wasn't really in my natural riding style, and it changed back to it, which is like the bar was too far back
And it was
last
tipping
year,
your elbows.
yeah, and now I'm a bit more front,
Okay.
and I
interesting.
feel more natural again.
It's authentic. This is beautiful B-roll
Is
here.
it on?
Yeah, and you got your sunscreen on?
Not on the face, I'm trying to tan.
Oh, okay.
Just on the back of the calves.
Oh, nice. A lot of real estate there on those calves, Oisin.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with Oisin. That's actually how you pronounce his name. It's not Ocean or whatever, it's Oisin. And what is that one setup thing that you can't, like if it's not right, it just kind of wrecks your head?
I would say the angle or level of brakes or handlebars.
Okay, so handlebar, roll, brake, and then like finish bike point as well?
Finish bike point. Brakes
Okay.
I would say is the big one, just the level of the brakes and how they're biting.
What I'm pretty specific about is suspension in terms of rebound. I can run a fast rebound, I'm struggling. I'm trying to get to the point to run a faster rebound, and it's getting a little better every season, but I still struggle as soon as, especially the shock is too quick.
Okay.
On the high-speed rebound,
Yeah.
can't run that.
Interesting.
It just gives me kicks and I'm feeling unsettled. And
Okay.
yeah. One more thing is maybe the cleats on the shoes. Mainly to get the fresh ones almost every race week, just to make them a bit more tight and not as worn out.
I think it's like the grip handlebar, or the difference between my pedal and my handlebar. If it's turn a bit, or if the handlebar is a bit different, I can, like, it's hard the first few runs, yeah.
Okay.
It's really hard. My mechanic need to prepare some stuff if I like twist the handlebar, or if I have a problem, because I really want to have exactly the same position if we need to run place.
Okay.
So it's a big struggle for like the mechanic, and because the ground is not flat enough, it's always like difficult.
Bodie, interestingly, runs one of his brake levers slightly closer to the bar than the other, and then the left-hand side is slightly further up, so the right-hand side is angled slightly further down. He broke his wrist a few years back, and that's just what he's used to now. So yeah, so it's kind of, it's changed, it's different. Most people obviously run them exactly the same, try to get them really close, but yeah, he runs them slightly differently. Yeah, the first time I kind of jumped on his bike and did his levers and everything, he readjusted them, and I was like, mate, these are out. And he's like, no, that's how we run them. So yeah, that's what he really likes.
I think it's pretty easy to work for. There's one thing, that's his handlebar roll and his brake lever angle.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that bad. If we change handlebars, usually within 3 hours, 4 hours, we're done. No, he wants the brake lever at 27 degrees.
27 degrees,
That's it.
exactly.
Yeah. Brakes need to be spot on, to the mill.
He's not super picky as a rider, but I guess the main thing is brakes. They've just got to be super consistent. And a lot of people like their brakes really pumped up. So kind of there's very little throw in the lever when they pull it, and it bites straight away. Bernie likes a lot of throw, but then a really hard bite at the end. So it's quite hard to achieve that one. Because the more throw you have, I guess, the more time it can have to kind of be spongy and kind of being consistent with its feel. So yeah, that's definitely something that is a lot of work needs to go into that, a lot of time. Like, you kind of bleed them, and then every run you kind of put a pot on top and just flick the lever, because as he rides, obviously the air's kind of moving and coming to the top, so you've got to keep on top of kind of getting the air out of the lever, basically.
I'm pretty good with, you know, if something's a little off, I can still run it, but I think one of the main things for me is just getting my bars in the right position, so I run them quite high up and pretty rolled forward as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that kind of just puts me into the riding position that I want to be in, and then yeah, it gets my elbows out naturally without me trying. And
sweet. Yeah, have you been gradually going higher over the last 3 years, front end?
Yeah, definitely gone a little bit higher depending on track. Yeah, so here won't go as high as compared to Litz will. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely have been going up a bit more as the years pass.
And then last thing, because I know you got to get a track walk, what is a setup thing that if it's off, you're kind of chill with? So it could be like tire pressure, suspension, speed, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like tire pressure, I can float around quite a few and still make do. Yeah. Well, I mean, in Latuil I had an almost flat tire, so it still works. So there you go. There's an example.
What grips are these?
Protos. Nothing to see there.
None to see there. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, lovely squidge. Okay, well, cheers for your time, man. Good luck with track walk.
Thank you.
Lovely.